What if God called you to do something impossible? For Moses, that moment began in the wilderness.
Moses thought his story was over, but God was about to call him to something impossible.
After fleeing Egypt, Moses settled in the land of Midian, far from Pharaoh's palace, and far from the life he once knew. For many years, Moses lived quietly as a shepherd in the wilderness. He married Zipporah, raised a family, and cared for the flocks beneath the endless desert skies. But one ordinary day, while leading his sheep near Mount Horeb, Moses noticed something strange in the distance. A fire burning in the wilderness. As Moses drew closer, he realized something impossible was happening. The bush was on fire, but it was not burning up. Then suddenly, a voice called out from the flames.
Moses, do not come any closer. Take off your sandals, for the place where you are standing is holy ground. I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. So now go. I am sending you to Pharaoh to bring my people, the Israelites, out of Egypt.
From the burning bush, God spoke to Moses.
I have seen the suffering of my people in Egypt. I have heard their cries, and now I am sending you to Pharaoh to bring the Israelites out of Egypt.
But Moses was overwhelmed. Who am I, he asked, that I should go to Pharaoh? And God answered,
I will be with you.
But Moses was afraid. What if they do not believe me? What if they will not listen? Then God said,
What is that in your hand?
A staff, Moses replied. God told him to throw it on the ground, and suddenly the staff became a serpent. Moses stepped back in fear, but God was showing Moses something important. The power would not come from Moses himself. It would come from God. But Moses still doubted himself. I am not a good speaker, he said. I am slow of speech and tongue.
Who gave human beings their mouths? Is it not I, the Lord?
And even when Moses asked God to send someone else, God did not give up on him. Instead, Moses learned that his brother Aaron would help him. Little by little, Moses began learning an important truth. God does not call people because they are perfect. He calls them because he will be with them.
Now go. I will help you speak and teach you what to say.
At last, Moses obeyed God. He gathered his family, took the staff of God in his hand, and began the long journey back to Egypt. But Moses did not travel alone. In the wilderness, his brother Aaron came to meet him, and together they prepared to stand before Pharaoh.
When you return to Egypt, perform before Pharaoh all the wonders I have given you the power to do.
At last, Moses and Aaron stood before Pharaoh, and they delivered God's message. Let my people go. But Pharaoh's heart was filled with pride.
You dare come before Pharaoh and demand that I obey your God? Who is the Lord that I should obey him? I will not let Israel go.
and Pharaoh refused to let the Israelites go.
You are lazy! That is why you cry out, "Let us go!"
Pharaoh was furious. Instead of helping the Israelites, he made their suffering even worse.
No more straw, but your work will not be reduced.
The people were exhausted, broken, and filled with anger toward Moses and Aaron. What had begun with hope now felt like complete disaster. Instead of helping the Israelites, Pharaoh made their suffering even worse. The people were exhausted, discouraged, hopeless, and Moses himself began to question everything.
Lord, why have you brought trouble on these people?
But even in the middle of fear and disappointment,
I will bring you out from under the yoke of the Egyptians. I will free you, and you will know that I am the Lord.
God was not finished. The story of deliverance had only just begun.
Moses obeyed God, but everything seemed to get worse. Yet even in the middle of fear, failure, and disappointment, God was still preparing a miracle.